one of the coolest open houses that I've actually ever been a part of. And as a public affairs officer and a spokesperson, one of those things that you don't often get to talk about with media or others is some of that dirty laundry. I'm telling you what, today I get to talk about dirty laundry. That excites the heck out of me. So welcome to your open house. A lot of work has been done to get to this point. Every one of you, right there in the middle, amazing, amazing work. So to continue to do this and keep operations flowing, even right now as we speak, they are continuing operations, which is going to make my conversation a lot shorter, all right? So Nick, Kathy, Brian, where you at? Awesome. The work they've done with me over the last couple of weeks. To bring this together, and what you see today is on them, and they did a great job. And you see many sponsors on this banner, so one more round of applause for them and what they've done. And so, without further ado, I'm going to turn this over to your Director, CEO, Mr. Rudy Clover. Sir.
All right, thanks, Joe, and thanks everyone for being here. You know, you often see me in a suit and tie. Not often. I dress down Fridays as we have. I was going to make some sort of joke, well, all my clothes are in the laundry, right? Joe kind of already took that, but it's nice to be able to, for me, to dress down a little bit. But I'm so grateful that you guys are here today. This has been a long time coming. I was over here earlier, a few weeks ago, maybe months ago already, just to see how things were going, and had a chance to talk with the team and see the operations, and you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome to be able to be here to continue to do this. It's one of those services that maybe not a lot of people know about or understand and know that it gets done, but if it didn't get done, you absolutely are certain that a lot of people would know about that, right? And I always tell our new employees that every one of our employees are critical to the care that we provide for veterans. Because if something is missing, or you slack off, or something doesn't allow you to do what we should be doing, the veteran will be impacted. And so I want to thank you, the team that are here in the laundry, and for what you do every day. It does make a difference. I want to thank our union, AFGE, who's here today with us as well. We've been discussing this, Jennifer and I, for a number of years. And it's been discussed even before I came here almost 9 years ago, and Jackie will talk a little bit about that. But this is a great opportunity to recognize you and recognize this costly. It is. It costs a lot. That equipment out there, millions of dollars for some pieces. It's amazing to think the dollars, but what it does to help not just our veterans here in Eastern Kansas, but across the western orbit of Vision 15. You know, the vision, Dr. Patterson and I have discussed this a number of years ago in planning and preparing and getting some additional funds for it. Jennifer's been involved with that. Definitely Jackie has been as well. And it's been a long time coming. And so we're grateful to be able to be here, to be able to make this happen. You know, I came in as a fellow many years ago, actually 26 years ago, to the VA up in New York. And I had worked for hospitals a little bit, but I knew my goal wanted to be a hospital director at the time. And so I took some opportunities to learn the services that I would have responsibility for. And up in Canandaigua, New York, where I started, they did have a laundry facility there. And I took about a week's time, so small amount what you guys do, and I did sort. I did sort the bed linens, dirty and clean, and folded towels for a week's time to understand what critical this service is to the care of our veteran. And no way can I say I know what you do 100%. I can't, but I do know what you do. I've been able to do a little bit of that and understand that each of us are critical in serving veterans each and every day. That's what our mission is about, and that's what it should be about. The greatest mission to have every single day. So I'm so grateful to welcome you here today, to be able for those who haven't yet seen it, we do have our partners from Kansas City, VA with us. I don't think we have any of our other facilities. Columbia's here as well? Wonderful. Thank you. I haven't had a chance. So Columbia, Kansas City, of course our Eastern Kansas, Wichita may not be here, and the Vision. We have some exciting things happening as we're working to be able to wrap the semis that use this as well.
Still my thunder.
All right, still your thunder. You'll hear more about it and you'll see that, because I think we need to recognize Vision 15 Eastern Kansas and what great things we're doing for veterans across this whole western orbit. So again, thank you for being here today, and appreciate it. And hopefully we'll get some more individuals to be able to walk around and see the great things that you do. I do want to welcome back Jackie Romer, who's here today. She's recently retired from the VA. She says that's great. She loves that, so that's good. If you can retire, you want to be able to do that. We do have current leadership, which is just carrying on the great legacy of serving veterans and making sure that we are clean across our healthcare systems, because that's a critical part. I think as we look at this past year in 20, how vital that is to make sure that areas are clean. We know that there's viruses and bacteria that's out there in the hospital. That's what it is. We know that. But we want to make sure that we clean that so that they don't transmit, or we limit the transmission to other visitors or other veterans who are here. And Jackie has been vital to that for so many years. And let me just read a bio before I ask her to come up here. Jackie began her VA career as a nursing assistant in March of 1977, a number of years ago. Later, she took on the role as pharmacy technician, followed by a position as a laundry worker in 1981. In 1984, Jackie was promoted to laundry supervisor, so she was in this place with that older equipment, and in 1991 was promoted to laundry plant manager. She held that position until 2006, when she moved over to the housekeeping side of EMS as an environmental care specialist. She was promoted to assistant chief EMS for Leavenworth in 2008, and shortly after that promoted to manager of EMS for Eastern Kansas, and a position she held until her retirement just in early January of this year. Jackie is a proud second-generation VA employee who enjoyed 43 years of service, wow, a lot of time, at Leavenworth. Her dad retired as a canteen chief, and her daughter Hillary is now a third-generation VA employee working for workforce management as a physician recruiter. Jackie's been involved with taking care of veterans for years, and also to be able to be here seeing the improvements that were needed for Eastern Kansas and for Western Orbit. As I said, the current leadership that's here as well are continuing with that, and you as our employees are doing the same thing. So thank you very much. Excited to welcome Jackie to the podium to share some thoughts.
Thank you. It's been a minute since I've done this, so. Just a little background on the laundry here and the customers that we serve, or that everyone serves now. They do approximately 3 million pounds a year, and that is for the Western Orbit, which includes Leavenworth, Topeka, Kansas City, Columbia, and Wichita. The last time the equipment was replaced prior to this was in 1992. And I want to take a minute to introduce someone who was involved with me back then, and that's Bruce Jensen. Wait, Bruce. Bruce was a quality assurance specialist out of Vaco, and did this was his job, going to different facilities, updating laundries, writing specs. He wrote the specs for the laundry that we did back in 1992, completed the inspection, and did write the specs for this laundry as well. And Bruce retired a year ago with 50 years of service. So back in 2007, there was a project done. It was called an MABPR, and that stands for Management Analysis Business Process Reengineering. Pilot study was done back then, and it identified the need for laundry equipment here at this facility. It took a while to go through the process to get that. And planning for that renovation began in the fall of 2017, with funding being approved in FY19. Construction then began in April of 2019. Again, I want to mention thank you to Jennifer. She was highly involved in helping us get that project moving again. And also I wanted to point out a huge thank you to the engineering department. Roy was our mechanic for years with the old equipment that we had, and it was a constant struggle to keep that going. He made it work, so we appreciate this and his counterparts' work that they put in on all of that. The project was awarded to Purchase Global Sourcing Solutions, a service-disabled veteran-owned small business out of Canton, Ohio, who worked with 11 subcontractors to complete the project. And a lot of those are here now. If you want to just raise your hand if you were involved in that. So thank you. And the project was actually broken down into 2 phases. The first phase involved rehauling the infrastructure here, the electrical capability, the HVAC, a lot of those types of things. That took almost a year to complete, and that project was overseen by the engineering department here, Kim Ireland and Leroy James. The second phase of the project was the equipment replacement, and that also took about a year to complete, and was completed in March of 2021. Nick Earl and Cliff McGinnis took the lead on overseeing that project. They did a great job. I knew I wasn't going to be here when it was completed, and they just kind of took the bull by the horns, and there were a lot of stumbling blocks along the way, specifically with some contracts that we had outside of the equipment installation and the infrastructure, with doing our laundry at another site. We did have to contract Linen for 24 months to a company over in St. Louis, and they did that at 2 different facilities. They used our facility in Rolla, Missouri, as well as Junction City, Kansas, and that went on, as I said, for 24 months. The plant opened up again in March, and full production began on April 1st, ending the contract with Penn Enterprises. The staff continued to adjust as needed and process approximately 10,000 pounds per day, and they're doing a great job. It's a big adjustment period. I know I did it before, and you guys are doing a great job. Just a few benefits of the renovation: maximizing the space and allowing the facility to achieve their production goals, enhanced efficiency with faster cycle times, reduced energy usage in the form of water, steam, gas, and electricity, providing a safe and healthy workplace for the employees, and room to process linen for additional busy customers, which keeps government dollars in-house. So it's been a long road, but it's been very beneficial. The end finally came, and it looks amazing, and you guys are doing a great job. Thank you.
So as Jackie runs back off to the golf course, not mad at all. Just a few more things, and welcome to your open house. Thank you for being here. I'm looking directly at each and every laundry worker right now, and I can't tell you how many times I think as a healthcare organization, nearly 75% of our employees work in the background. They're not out front, they're not seen very often. What you do each and every day couldn't be more important, so thank you. Thank you. And the thunder that we were talking about is there are 5 trailers that will be up and down Highway 70, Highway 35 for as long as we can foresee. Our plan is to wrap those trailers so that your message, your VA organization, is seen by everyone who would drive by them. So we're looking forward to putting that together. That said, again, thank you for those who were a part of this, who made this happen. We do have some refreshments and some water for you. And then we're going to turn this over to, they've got about 3 folks that will take you about 10 at a time, and they'll walk you through and answer your questions through the tour. So I appreciate you, your time, and each and every one of you. Thank you so much.